With the Premiership teams taking a break yesterday, apart from a friendly between Hawick and Kelso won by the Greens 15-7, the focus was on the National League, and in particular the top-of-the-table clash between Hawick YM and Musselburgh. Back in October, Musselburgh took YM's long unbeaten record of over 20 games, winning by a single point. But since then, the Redskins have won all 11 matches. And at Mansfield Hoch yesterday, they were looking to close the gap on the league leaders, as well as getting revenge for that defeat 3 months ago. The wind dominated proceedings and YM had to defend for most of the half, and they stuck to the job well, conceding just a penalty in the first period. Musselburgh also played well in defence in the second half, and despite conceding a penalty which Ali Weir kicked to tie the scores, it wasn't until the 70th minute when their line was breached. Here's commentator Stuart McCulloch.
As Owenson, his kick is charged down inside the 22 and it's picked up then by Dean McCracken. He's driven on there, and I think it could be Rory Scott that's won the race. Has he? I think yet the try has been given, and Hawick YM go in front here at Mansfield Hoch.
There was still work to be done to stop Musselburgh gaining a losing bonus point, and as the clock ticked into injury time, YM struck again.
Fohagan has it. He has to play it through the hands. Fed out on the far side of the field. Ball fed out to the big second row. That was William Fleming. Fleming though couldn't get the ball. Ross Armstrong steals, and it's Rory Scott's going to pick up, and Rory Scott's going to go, and he does, and it's the second try for Rory Scott. That's going to seal the victory here at Mansfield Hoch. It all went horribly wrong for Musselburgh. Tried to play it through the hands. It was Armstrong who stole, burst through, and it's Rory Scott who steals it and takes in for his second try. It's Hawick YM 15, it's Musselburgh 3, and obviously with that scoreline, Musselburgh not even going to get the losing bonus point.
Well, it ended 15-3, and after the game, Hawick YM skipper Stephen Hill was more than satisfied.
That was a battle for us today. It was definitely a game of two halves with a wind like that. We done the tough ball in the first half. We chose to play against the wind, play into it, and I thought we stuck out, or for it stuck in well, and then put pressure on them at the end. We've scored 2 tries and we've stopped them getting a bonus point. I mean, we're chuffed to bits with that result. That sets us up really good for the next 5-6 games to end the season off. We'll be looking to stay where we are now and hopefully get to the top spot and win the league.
And Jamie McFarlane, YM's coach, was delighted with his team's performance.
Fantastic performance on difficult conditions, really, Stuart, and so proud of my players.
Important, obviously, to not concede any points in that first half because you were playing into that dreadful wind.
Yeah, first half I was extremely pleased. We spoke all week about our discipline and not giving away penalties, but you could see the fellas' desire and passion to keep our line intact, and to only give away 3 points to a good quality side like Musselburgh is fantastic.
So you went in at half-time 3-0 down, obviously looking forward to the second half. What did you say to the boys?
Well, pretty much we've just got to keep it going. We'll obviously get some more field position in the second half because we can use a kicking game that we couldn't in the first. But it was real important that they understood that because they've got the wind at their tail doesn't guarantee you get points on the board, and we had to go and find some points. At 3-0 down, Musselburgh didn't have to chase points. We had to do something. The very end try, the last try, was very fortunate, but the other one certainly came just through that sheer pressure that we applied in their 22.
Rory Scott double was superb.
Rory's been a three-quarter most of his playing days. He's had a few injuries over the last couple of years. He's came back and wanted to reinvent himself as a back row forward, and he's catching the eye of our neighbours, and Phil Leck, I know, quite likes Rory, and he's had a few bits of game time with Hawick, so hopefully we can help Rory get back up to play Prem 1 again.
Well done for today.
Thank you very much, Stuart.
You can see Hawick YM's 2 tries right now on Borders Rugby television at bordersrugby.net. In the other local game in the National League, Langham got back to winning ways after losing 6 on the trot with a convincing 34-0 win over bottom team Livingston. The other results: East League 1, Hawick Lindeen 17, North Berwick 14, Lismore 6, Duns 16, Ross High 15, Berwick 15. The East League 2 playoffs, Galloway M's game at Broughton was postponed, while in the local derby at the Hoch, Hawick Harlequins beat Earlston 16-6. East League 3 Queensferry against Walkerburn was postponed, but St Boswell's lost 21-17 at home to Leith. Well, next week, a full card of rugby. Gala are at home to Curry in Premier A, while league leaders Melrose visit Boroughmuir. In Premier B, Hawick host Edinburgh Accies. Jed Forest look to get their season back on track with an away game at Heriots. Premier C sees Selkirk away at Biggar, Kelso on the road at West of Scotland, and Peebles visiting Falkirk. In the National League, Langham are at home to Edinburgh University, and Hoyt YM will play at Mansfield Hoch again against third-placed Murrayfield Wanderers. For all the latest news and stats, audio and video, check out bordersrugby.net online 24 hours a day.